Hello there, this is Denise with Modern Priscilla Tarot and Tarot at 12, and this is Pick a Card. Today's question, what did he think of my message? So let's find out. Today I have the Wizard's Tarot spread out here and my clear quartz to open up the energy. And what I'm going to do, I am going to live shuffle and set out 4 piles. Each pile will contain 4 tarot cards, and I will invite you to select a pile, and I will put timestamps in so that you can fast forward and jump around as you need to. So I'm going to focus here and shuffle here. 1 second. What did he think of my message? Okay. What did he think of my message? Let us find out. As I said, I'm going to set out 4 piles. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, if numbers are important to you, the number 1 usually stands for new beginnings and opportunity. The number 2 represents balance and partnership. The number 3 is typically for creativity and groups. And the number 4 is typically for structure and stability. Now, if numbers are not important to you, please disregard. All right, let's straighten out our piles. Now, if you need to pause the video and give yourself some more time to select a pile, please do so. I invite you to calm your mind. Think of the question, what did he think of my message? Focus and see where your attention is drawn. Select a pile. Let's get started. As I said, we will have timestamps there in the description. Pile number 1. All right, pile 1. Let's find out what you have. The question, what did he think of my message? Well, I think he really enjoyed it. I think he liked the message. I think it has made, a spark. If you already had a spark, this has strengthened that. However, I do believe your message was noticed. Meaning, of course, maybe noticed, not saying seen. I mean noticed. It made a difference. It was perhaps either A, impactful, B, thought-provoking, but either way, it has intrigued your person. It has kind of hit home, and it has stirred up, some feelings of connection. We have 2 cups here. Cups is the suit of love and emotion. We have our 2 of cups, which is about 2 people coming together in harmony. We've got our page of cups, which is all about new information. This is a new message of love and emotion. But let's put it all together here, because those aren't the only 2 cards. What did he think of your message? If this is not the first message that you have sent or posted on social media, this is something that is building upon previous work. That's why I said it, building upon a previous message. If you've been posting or if you've been messaging, this has added to that in terms of a positive kind of move the needle into your favor. If this is the first message you have sent, this is something that maybe perhaps this person was already kind of thinking about. That might be why they're watching you on social media. That might be why you have the phone number so you can text. This is something. There is something there. There is a harmony. The message, the person you are thinking of is really kind of grooving with that, feeling like, yeah, this makes sense, or yes, this is intriguing. In a harmonious way, it has inspired that feeling. We've got our Page of Swords here. Now, pages, and we've got 2 pages there. So this is all about new information. So we've got 2 pages. The Page of Swords, however, is somebody who is ready to kind of rush in and very action-oriented, however, doesn't really have a plan. It's like somebody running in like, yeah, I'm so excited, but there's no plan. Our other page, notice, has this is a girl here, a wizard girl. She's got her back toward this one. So they're kind of opposing. So I think there's a little bit of holding back, perhaps a response or a comment, being held back because there is no plan, really not sure what to do. I think this is in the initial stages in terms of having interest peaked, inspiring a response, inspiring a connection. It does seem to be in the initial phases. However, if this is somebody that, you are exes with, or you're in a relationship trying to address a problem or, get your feelings out, it has been noticed. This would apply to all 3 scenarios. The message has sparked a sense of harmony, meaning, agreement, provoking, thought, connection. The only thing, though, the advice here from the tarot is one of you is ready to kind of run in, which I would believe would be you, because that's why you're asking the question. You've initiated this message. Your person is going slow, trying to make sure that things will go well. Maybe it's something internally with them. It doesn't necessarily have to be about you. It could be about them, but they're not willing just to jump in. They're coming in kind of slowly. But the ultimate goal is that harmony. The message itself was well received. I think this is you ready to kind of jump in. Not to say that you don't have a plan in your mind, but, just that initial excitement and let's make something happen and I want a response and, all that. That's you, and this is him. You're not quite on the same page. So as far as the speed and let's, initiate a new conversation or more conversation, let it happen. Let it happen. Let a message sit for a little bit, because the overall feeling here is that it will produce a response of some kind of harmonious nature. So yeah. So I think it was well received. Give it some time, because you guys are kind of on the different page. Going slow, going fast. So kind of let it sit for a while before you post more or before you address the situation more. All right, I hope that helped, pile 1. Whoops. There we go. Pile number 2. Let's see what you've got, pile number 2. The question: what did he think of my message? Okay, I think it's going to take a little more. Now, there's lots of, I don't know what your situation is. If you are a couple and you're going through something and you've revealed your feelings and you want to move on. If you are exes and you're trying to address something that's not going well, that's the second one. And the third one would be a new person that you're trying to get their attention, whether you're sending a text or post on social media, wanting some kind of response. All 3 are different scenarios, but we can apply the reading to all 3. The balance, we're needing some balance here. Are you bombarding with messages? Are you sending a bunch of messages? Are you harping on this person? Don't. You need to have a little bit more of an even tone. If you don't feel that you are doing either of any of those things, take a look. Maybe you are. Or it could be advice not to do that. So either way, don't do that for all 3 scenarios. Don't bombard. King of Swords is next. Now, our kings are always kind of looking at the big picture. They're very focused on the big picture. Being Swords, this guy is ready to go in and, stay strong about their decisions, and be firm. This is somebody who doesn't want to admit they are wrong. This is somebody who perhaps doesn't want to engage, kind of standing with their arms crossed, like, I'm not going to engage and talk about our issues. If it's a new person, it's somebody who says, you know what, maybe I'm getting, more messages than just you. Maybe it is, and just saying, all right, I'm done. I'm not going to discuss. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a no, but it's kind of a shutdown kind of thing. Not interested in applying any more effort into it at this time. We also have our Knight of Swords, excuse me. So 2 swords, that's interesting. Our Knight of Swords is about important action, important change. So this knight is running into our king saying, come on, let's go, let's change. Come on, let's go, let's change. So while he is kind of standing firm with his arms crossed or whatever, he's still got a nagging thought that he needs to respond. He needs to do something. So it's kind of like going back and forth in his mind. Now, what's holding it up? What's making this guy stand so firm and not want to do anything? Not quite sure yet. But what this is telling me here with our 6 of Pentacles, he needs something. Whether it's more time to sort it out, makes sense. Energy, just depleted now and just needs a break kind of thing. Or needs to meet more people to determine what he wants in life. So that would apply very obviously to a dating situation or a ghosting situation, or not a ghosting, I'm sorry, not responding to an initial new message. But think about it. You're connected on social media somehow. So clearly you have made that connection. If you are texting, you obviously are connected enough to have that phone number, right? Now, if it is a current relationship or an ex type of situation, things are not moving quickly. He's kind of fighting himself, like, I should say something, but I'm standing firm on my idea. The balance is coming, though. I do believe this person needs a little help. And by help, this would mean extending that olive branch or giving time. It is Pentacles, so that's about time. So providing some time. Now, if this is a crush situation and you're trying to get somebody's attention, the same applies. Give it some time. Excuse me. Pardon me. So give it some time. Don't bombard him. Don't over text. Wow. Sorry, I'm chewing a piece of gum and I swallowed the wrong way. Oh my goodness. I think I should start the video over. But I'm not going to, because we've already dialed the energy into these particular piles and spreads. I don't want to do that. So, pardon me, I'm so sorry. Pile 2, you got more than you bargained for, huh? Okay, I'm back. I spit my gum out too. Apparently I can't talk and chew gum. Okay, back to this. There is, the risk with you being so excited and wanting to run in that you're going to push the person away or make them shut down even more. So whatever the scenario is, you need to give it a little more time, or you need to be able, in a relationship, you need to express that I know you might need time or whatever, and I am willing to give that to you. I am willing to let you kind of be in the driver's seat in terms of communication. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely saying, though, that balance can be achieved. It is the advice, though, that we're getting here is that don't run in and be annoying or not allow some time, or else you're going to have a person who shuts down or completely ignores you. So give it some time. If it's a relationship, make sure you make it clear that you are there to help. If it is an initial kind of thing, like, hey, what'd you think about my post and things like that, he's still trying to evaluate. He's still kind of shutting down. So that would mean, kind of knocking on the door every now and then by posting something else. And, that will be noticed. The advice is real strong here, whatever the scenario. Don't bombard this person with, hey, how's it going? Hey, look at my new video. Hey. Be careful too. People pick up on things. If you're posting things with the sneaky way of, oh, this is something he'll like, and I'll see that. Guys and girls see through that. And it's sometimes annoying. Sometimes it works, but sometimes it's annoying. Don't be trying too hard. Does that make sense? All right, and I'm sorry about my little coughing fit there. Apparently, I can't chew gum. Have a great day. Thank you so much. Pile 2, good luck. Pile number 3. All right, let's see what you have, pile 3. The question, what did he think of my message? Okay, what have we got here? We've got strength. Strength is about, kind of having an inner determination, wanting to make things happen. And I think this is referring to your message. Clearly, you sent a message, you had something to say. So I'm not trying to say the obvious here, clearly. But I believe this message, you feel very strongly about this. You want some kind of result. I do believe that he realizes what you're doing, whether you are posting, trying to get somebody's attention. He's like, okay, yeah, that was meant for me. She's trying to get my attention, or he is trying to get me to notice. So he's feeling kind of flat about that. If it's a relationship or an ex situation, he's still feeling like, he knows what you're saying. He knows, but he's still kind of holding on tight. He wants to win. Now here, back to the other side of the spread, we have strength and the star. Now, again, I told you this is something that's important to you. I mean, whether it's in a current relationship or an ex, must be important what you're saying. If you're trying to get their attention, you must really like this person. The star is saying there is hope. What we're trying to do and what we need to do is have this person see things from a different direction. Something needs to change. So if you're sending messages on social media or texting, trying to get this person to notice you, if it's not a current relationship, you need to do it differently. Because what you're doing is kind of pushing him into keeping his swords and not wanting to do anything else, kind of getting tired of it. Excuse me. If this is an ex or a current relationship, he needs to see it a different way because he's holding on to his position very tightly. There is hope, but you're both kind of standing firm. Seeing it in a different direction looks like it will come, or this would not have appeared in our spread. So the star is showing us our hope. The star is showing them that this is achievable. So we know that this is possible. But again, you guys are butting heads. I mean, you are strong on what you want, and he's like, nope, I'm going to keep this. He needs to see it differently. How do you make him see it differently? Sometimes that's just giving time, and they come to their own conclusion. If, that's one way. Another way is to perhaps rephrase or say things in a different way, or perhaps change up what you're talking about, how you're addressing an issue, things like that. Remember, that inner resolve, that inner strength is what's going to bring that hope. So you need to stay positive. He needs to see it differently, and until he does, he's going to be like this dude, this guy holding all his swords, tipping his hat, like, yup, I know what I'm doing, and I'm not going to budge. You got to make him see it differently. Now, if this is a brand new person and you're just trying to get him to recognize you, well, obviously you're not going to talk to him and say, hey, I need to talk to you in a different way, clearly. So that, again, means you need to start posting different things. You need to maybe let up on the posting. If you're posting too much or directing things, that's kind of annoying. And that's when he's going to be like, bye. See? So you need to do things in a different way. You perhaps need to rephrase things. You need to allow time. You need to perhaps take a different approach. There is success available. It's the only word I can think of. It is right there, and it can happen. But again, you got to gauge. You got to see that about this person. You know this person, and how would they be most receptive to something? If you don't know this person, clearly what you're doing is not working. We've got our Five of Swords telling me that. So, and our Hanged Man, quite frankly, it needs to change. Something needs to change. So what did he think about your message? Whatever it is, he's still kind of holding tight to his privacy or silence or position, whether it's a fight or an argument. So yeah, so shake it up, shake it up. There is possibility for this. The message is there, but he's this guy right now. Got to see it different. All right, pile 3. I hope that helped. Good luck. Pile number 4. All right, pile 4. Let us see what you have. Now, again, the question, what did he think of my message? Oh, it made a difference. Oh, it made a difference. I can tell that right away. Definitely made a difference. We've got our 10 of Pentacles, we've got our 9 of Pentacles, and we've got our King of Pentacles. We've got 3 Pentacles and 1 major. So what this is telling me now, Pentacles is the suit of everyday life. So time, money, energy, health, the things you do to get through your day and get your life in order, everything like that. Starts off here with a 10 of Pentacles. Now the 10 of Pentacles is all about wealth, comfort, having it all. It's the end of the journey, so it's a cycle complete, so it's about success and that sort of a thing. On the other side of our reading, we have the 9 of Pentacles, 9 and 10. This card, if I had to write one thing on the card to remind me of what it means, it would be success. So our 9 of Pentacles is telling us that this is a reward for accomplishments. This is rewards for your hard work, for your message that's going to bring about a response, it looks like, or make an impact in some way. Now, there are lots of things, if this message has been sent to a new person that you're just trying to get their attention, or you've posted something on social media wanting to get their response, or it could be, you're in a relationship and they shut down, or it could be an ex that you're trying to make an important point to. Maybe you share children, or you have money issues to work out, or you want to get back together. In any case, this is going to go well. There is a little bit of mystery. I think it's not going to be entirely clear once you start talking again, or once there's a response. There might be a little bit of, not quite sure, like, hey, this isn't going well. What are you talking about with all these pentacles? So I do think that, you might have a little bit of that popping in, but we've got so much success, specifically these two, saying literally success. We've also got our King, though, and the King, again, Pentacles. This is somebody who is very much a leader, very much a stable person, somebody who is often a promoter of other people. Well, that's what you want. You want this person to be thinking about how great you are, right? Promoting you in his mind. So this is looking super positive. Not only is it looking like success and, perhaps a little bit of not being able to tell, but ending in success. I think that you might be a little confused. You might not be able to tell what's going on, but this is coming. I do believe it's coming soon. This is the immediate future. So this is coming pretty quickly. And I do believe you'll get a response to that message. Either way, it was well received. It was well received. So kind of muddle through when you're feeling like, like a little unsure, like, feel positive, use your intuition. Don't bombard this person with more if, that's not appropriate. You don't want to push them away or make things take longer. Use your best judgment. You know this person, you know yourself. If you don't, really know this person well, and you're just kind of trying to get their attention, obviously you might not know how this person likes to receive information or talk. but you kind of know, like, oh, I better lighten it up, or ooh, I'm going to speed it up, or you want to always gauge that, because anybody knows that sometimes with too much information, or I mean contact, it's annoying. You don't want to push them the other way. But this is telling me that you know what you're doing. You really know what you're doing, and there is going to be some kind of success. If this is about time, money, energy, getting together, starting to date, all these things are very positive. So this is a really positive reading, and I think you can be pleased. Use your intuition. Use your intuition to gauge the situation. But yeah, all success. All success. Ooh, pile 4, that looks great. All right, my friends, I hope you enjoyed this pick a card. For people who are looking for more pick a card questions, you can check out my playlist. I put out a new pick a card almost every day. You should also subscribe and hit that bell, because then you'll just get alerts and you'll know when these pop up. These are random. I try to do one every day. But set the bell so you'll know. One thing, though, I every day scheduled at 12 o'clock Central Time, 12 p.m., so lunchtime. I do a daily show, a live stream, where you can ask your free tarot questions, and I will do readings for you. So please stop by and see me during my show. It's called Tarot at 12. Hit the bell for more pick-a-cards and other things like that. And I will see you next time.